Welcome to Celebrity Ascent. This is the fourth Edge class ship brought out by Celebrity Cruises. And today we're going to take a full ship tour, show you the common spaces, some of which will look very familiar to you, and you'll see some of the tweaks and improvements that have been made here on Celebrity Ascent to make sure that your vacation on this beautiful Edge class ship is going to make memories that will last a lifetime. Let's take a look around. One of the signature areas on any Celebrity ship is the Martini Bar. And on Celebrity Ascent, you're going to find it right here in the Grand Plaza. And it's going to be on deck 3, but it has tiered seating and it has moved the Martini Bar itself from over on the sidewall to right in the middle of the Grand Plaza. So you can see the flair bartenders doing all of their tricks. You can see the beautiful light show and the chandelier above the bar, and there is a lot of space for dancing, for the bands to play, for the DJs, and for you to sit and visit in all kinds of groupings, small groups of 2 and up to larger parties where you can meet your friends, whether it's before dinner or after, and enjoy all of the action and information that you can gather from Celebrity Ascent by being in the heart of it all in the Grand Plaza. On deck 4 midship on Celebrity Ascent, one of the most fun venues to visit is Craft Social. This used to be a vintage wine bar setting on many of the other Celebrity ships, but it's now been transformed as Craft Social, which means you're going to find a wide selection of wines, but also bourbons and other drinks, beers, things that you can enjoy as bar bites, and you can come here not only to eat and drink, but also to watch your favorite games. There are a number of screens around the sides of Craft Social. There is always the main game being featured, but there's some new technology here for you as well that you may want to be aware of. On the additional screens that are not actually putting out audio into Craft Social, if you come with your own phone and your own headphones in a Bluetooth way, you can dial into the other screens and perhaps watch your favorite game, which is not the one being featured right now in Craft Social, but it's still here for you to enjoy, and now you can listen to it as well as watch what's on the screen. This is a fun gathering spot. It's right off the Grand Plaza. You can keep up with all of the activity, music, and all of the social hub here. Craft Social will be one of your favorite stops on deck 4. One of the special food venues on deck 4 at midship, right off the Grand Plaza, is Le Grand Bistro. You can come here for lunches, which are served a la carte. You can pick up some great breads and rolls, and you can also come here in the evening when it transforms into Le Petit Chef. We'll talk about that in another segment. But this is a really fun venue. It's beautifully positioned right off the main plaza, and you are going to not want to miss the daily specials that are served here at lunch at Le Grand Bistro. One of the newest dining venues on Celebrity ships is Le Voyage. It's by Chef Daniel Boulud, who is the culinary consultant to Celebrity Cruises. And he has put together a special, internationally oriented cuisine, and he has then curated the menu here, and this is a really cool new specialty dining opportunity. It's only on 2 ships so far, Celebrity Beyond, and at the time of making this video, it's been added also to Celebrity Ascent. It is one of the most upscale and beautiful dining opportunities that you're going to find on a Celebrity ship, and it should be on your list as a do not miss when you're sailing on Celebrity Ascent. Deck 4 features a modernized and expanded Cafe al Bacio. You'll see that the decor is really modern and up to date, fitting with the whole outlook of the ship. And with expanded seating, both within Cafe al Bacio and across the hallway near the main lobby, this is always a very, very busy and popular spot on the ship to get your morning coffees, teas, lattes, etc. And there are also always a bakery cabinet with some goodies there for the morning that are switched out in the afternoon to light sandwiches or treats and cakes that you may want for a little bit of a snack when you come back for your afternoon coffee. So don't miss out on Cafe al Bacio, because you will be able to see everything going on here in the midsection of the ship, and it's got some really great opportunities for you to relax and meet up with friends. On deck 4 midship, right off of the Grand Plaza, you're going to find Le Grand Bistro, which transforms itself in the evening to become the specialty dining venue Le Petit Chef. And when you come to this special show, you're in for a big treat. This is a unique venue property that is on Celebrity Cruises ships, and it is here on Celebrity Ascent. There are usually 2 dining seatings per evening because this is a show as well as your dinner. And you'll find that there is a projection device over each and every place setting. You're going to have your meal prepared in animation by the little chef and his friends. And as each course is complete, each animation venue or vignette is complete, the waiters are going to come out and actually serve you the exact meal that you've seen prepared in animation. It's delightful for everyone. It's fun for all ages, and you don't want to miss out this special dining option here on Celebrity Ascent. When you come to deck 4 and 5 forward on Celebrity Ascent, you'll be in the main theater. And this main theater has innovation in every aspect. They've redesigned the theater so there's really not a bad seat in the house, removing most of the columns so that everyone has a wonderful view. They've taken the stage and brought it much more forward into the theater, so you have a lot of opportunity to interact with the performers, be they the aerialists, the dancers, the singers, the production crew, or the celebrity orchestra. And the technology that surrounds the back of the theater is just outstanding. It is going to bring you sights and sounds that you are not expecting from a cruise ship theater production. So don't miss the wonderful new productions that are here on Celebrity Ascent. They are innovating and delivering new entertainment for you on every sailing. On deck 3 forward, families are going to find Camp at Sea. And Camp at Sea is basically the kids club area. Everything is age appropriate and divided up so that the youngest guests and the growing guests are kind of separated by activity and have their own counselors. And then there's a separate area, the basement, on deck 2 near Destination Gateway. And the basement is the hangout for the teens. All of these areas are very well stocked with the kinds of crafts, games, and even STEM activities that are appropriate and fun for the families that are traveling here on board. And it's someplace that you'll want to register your kids and be able to drop them off so that they can participate in all of the adventures available to them. Forward on deck 4, just outside the theater, you're going to find some of the celebrity shops. These are not necessarily the big brand name retailers that you're going to find at midship and in the back of deck 5, but this is where you're going to find logo wear, apparel. You may find some sundries that you need, a little bit of a liquor store. And so it's really the all-purpose general store here on Celebrity Ascent on deck 4 forward. Also on deck 4 forward, you're going to find the Future Cruise Desk. And this is an area where you can book your next celebrity cruise while you're on board. And it is absolutely one of the best times to book. And why? Well, because you can benefit from reduced deposits, the best promotion available at the time, and onboard credit depending on the length of your sailing and the category of your stateroom. And if you're not sure which cruise you want to take next, you can get a Cruise Later certificate that gives you those same benefits as long as you select your ship and sail date within the next several months. You can have your travel advisor, Next Wave Cruising, noted right on the onboard booking reservation so that we can service that reservation for you, help you pick out your ship and sail date, and take care of all the details once you get home. So we certainly encourage all of our Next Wave Cruising customers to visit the Future Cruise Desk and plan your next celebrity vacation. Welcome to the shore excursion area. It is just beyond the Future Vacations desk, and it's here on deck 4. And you are going to find a number of iPads here, as well as staff who can help you think about what to do at your next port destination. There are a variety of very active options, sightseeing options, cultural options, and kind of discovering the port in all different ways. So while you're on board, if you haven't already booked your shore excursions, this is the place you want to come and make sure you're taking best advantage of your celebrity cruise vacation. As you head a little bit forward on deck 4, you're going to find the iLounge and the photo gallery. This venue now has been combined. The iLounge used to be down on deck 3 near guest relations on earlier Edge class ships, but it's been brought up here so that they can consolidate the technology area, and you're going to find the opportunity to set up your own photo shoot in the special photo lounge. You can also come and identify your photos that have been taken around the ship and get some help with your internet connections and picking up any Apple products that might be of interest to you that are available through the iLounge right here on Celebrity Ascent. When you're on deck 4, just behind midship, you'll find the Celebrity Casino. It's near the aft elevators, and it is a large casino that has all of what you might be looking for. You're going to find the game tables, you're going to find game machines, tournaments, and lots of fun well into the evening. So don't forget to check out the Celebrity Casino. Just behind midship on deck 4, you're going to find the signature shops that Celebrity is known for. So as you come back into this area, which is right outside of the casino, you're going to find watches, jewelry, purses, and a lot of upscale items that you'll be very interested to take a look at. And don't forget to check out the collection of Fabergé eggs that are on display here in the shops. Celebrity invests a lot in their art. It's found all over the ships, and you're going to find it here in the shops as well. And while you're shopping, after you're done on deck 4, you can head up to deck 5 as well at midship and toward the aft and find additional high-end shopping venues that are here for you. It's all on Celebrity Ascent. So here we are at the reimagined art gallery hosted by Park West. This is on deck 5 forward, basically on your way to the theater at the front of the ship. And with its newly designed archways and bright white space, you have a great venue for the artwork here on the ship to be shown off. The art managers are here, and you're going to experience art auctions throughout the cruise. As you move forward on deck 4, you're going to find a 2-story venue, the Club, which is located both on deck 4 and upstairs on deck 5. And it is an additional theater-style area that hosts a variety of activities throughout the day and the evening. During the day, you may come here for a trivia game. You may come here for other celebrity activities that are being hosted by the crew. And then in the evening, the bar is open. You'll find game shows, you'll find entertainers, guest speakers, and all kinds of reasons to come into the club to enjoy yourself late into the evening. So let's check out the Club on deck 4 and 5. Well, welcome to the world-class bar on Celebrity Ascent. We're here on deck 5, just off of the main Grand Plaza lobby. And so this is near the heart of all of the action on the ship, and it is a bar that you're going to want to check out for sure. Now, the world-class bar is one of the most popular upscale bars on previous Celebrity ships. On the Edge class, it first appeared on Beyond, and now it has been repeated and brought back again for Celebrity Ascent. It is popular, and so to have this added back into the Edge class ships is a real positive for Celebrity cruisers. You're going to find some of the most experienced mixologists who are going to bring together some of the best ingredients and make specialty cocktails that you won't find anywhere else on the ship. So whether it's late afternoon or well into the evening, stop by the world-class bar. On deck 5 midship, right off of the Grand Plaza, you're going to find Raw on 5. Raw on 5 is the Asian specialty dining restaurant, which is an a la carte offering, and it is found on all of the Edge class ships. You're going to be able to get sushi and all other kinds of seafood here with an Asian flair to the menu and a beautiful view out to the light show on the Grand Plaza, as well as a nice row of windows looking outside. Now, sometime for dinner, the magic carpet will come down to deck 5 and become an extension of Raw on 5 for a dinner offering. You may want to check that out as well. One of the specialty restaurants on Celebrity Ascent is the Steakhouse. And here at a Fine Cut Steakhouse, you're right on midship deck 5, right off of the Grand Plaza. This is a wonderful spot for the steakhouse. The location is excellent. There are seats that look out to the Martini Bar in the Grand Plaza and other seats that look out to the ocean. You're going to find a great lineup of steaks and specialty foods for you at this venue here on Celebrity Ascent. The amazing venues on deck 5 continue when you're here at Blue. Blue is the exclusive restaurant for Celebrity's Aqua Class guests. It's open for breakfast and for dinner daily and has a special healthy part of the menu as well as standard classics and rotating specials every single day. The breakfast menu is pretty consistent, and if you want to sit down breakfast without the hustle and bustle of the Oceanview Cafe and you're in aqua class, this could be a great way to start your day here at Blue. Eden is a multi-sensory experience at the aft of deck 5, 4, and 6. So when you come here, you enter through deck 5, and it has a beautiful open lobby area and bar space. There's a dance floor, nightly entertainment, and right next to that, you're going to find the Eden Cafe that's open on select days for breakfast and or lunch. And when you go downstairs to deck 4, you are in for a big treat. That is the specialty restaurant called Eden, and you can book an evening dinner here. It is a specialty dining for an additional charge. It is well worth it. It has one of the most innovative and different menus that you're going to find anywhere on a Celebrity ship. And then, when you're done with deck 4 for dinner and deck 5 at the bar, wind your way up to deck 6, and you're going to find all kinds of little nooks and crannies and places that you can sit down, enjoy some quiet time during the day, meet up with friends for drinks and conversation in the evening or to listen to the music, and you can enjoy views across the aft of the ship all across the 3 decks, 4, 5, and 6. It's an absolutely beautiful area. It has over 5,000 live plants here that are tended to by full-time staff. It's something you won't find on any other ship other than the Edge class with Celebrity, and it's a delightful spot here on Celebrity Ascent. At midship on deck 3, you're going to find a large guest relations area here on Celebrity Ascent. There are some seating areas where, whether you need guest relations or not, you can meet up with friends, and there are a number of stations that are available to you pretty much 24/7 if you have any need from the guest relations team. So make sure you take time to come down here if you have questions, if you need to work on anything related to your account. They're the folks that can help you out. And across the lobby, you're also going to find the concierge hosts. They've moved on Celebrity Ascent from their former office location right here into the main lobby area at midship on deck 3, partnered with guest relations. So there's a lot of great information and expertise here for you. If you are in concierge class, you're going to want to come down here and meet your concierge hosts. And again, if you need anything at all from guest relations, this is a beautiful spot. It's set up to move you along quickly, and it's really easily accessible right near the aft elevator bank on deck 3. One of the innovations on the Edge class ships is to take the large multi-story main dining room and break it into 4 separate restaurants. These feel a lot more like specialty restaurants, even though they are the complimentary main dining offerings here on Celebrity Ascent. Of the 4 main dining restaurants, 2 are on deck 3. They are Tuscan and Normandy, and upstairs on deck 4 you are going to find the Cyprus and Cosmopolitan offerings. They're aft on each of these decks and offer you an intimate dining experience, and each one of them has something special to offer. Each of these restaurants has its own decor, it has its own specialty regionally influenced menu, and offers all the standards that are available in all complimentary dining areas on Celebrity ships. And that means you have kind of standard starters and classic favorites available to you no matter which of these restaurants you decide to eat in. And when you're here on the ship, you don't have to be in just one restaurant for your entire cruise. You can make sure to spend time moving around and sampling them all. Deck 14, you'll find the Solarium pool. This is a covered indoor pool that's basically an adults-only area, unless you're on an itinerary where this is the only available pool, in which case there may be some family hours designated. But in general, this has a lot of seating, great for reading a book, hopping into the warm pool, enjoying a really beautiful area of the ship that is meant just for adults. The Solarium area also features the Spa Cafe. We're going to go take a look at that as well. It's open at breakfast and during lunch, so for some healthy bites right near the pool and right near the spa, you may want to check out the Spa Cafe as well. On decks 14 and 15, you have a two-story fitness and spa area. The fitness area is here on deck 15. It is spacious. It has a lot of workout equipment, individual stations, and some group exercise space. And on deck 14, you will find the Sea Thermal Suite, which is an area of relaxation and showers and all kinds of good relaxation and sensory areas of the spa that are available to the Aqua Class members, and there are also day passes and weekly passes available for guests. And you'll see also all of the treatment rooms for a variety of spa services that are available to you. This is a beautifully designed and appointed fitness and spa area, one that you'll want to check out on your cruise. Now here on deck 14, right next to the pool and the pool bar, you can come to the Mast Grill. The Mast Grill is open from about noon till 6 p.m. on most sailings, and it is a feature on all Celebrity ships, and here it is expanded with lots of seating and in the shade on the Edge Class ships, including here on Celebrity Ascent. You'll be able to come here to get your afternoon hamburger, hot dog, celebrity burger, some fries, some ice cream too. So check it out. It's a great way to have some outdoor complimentary dining in the afternoon when you're on the Celebrity Ascent. Take a look behind me at the pool deck area on deck 14. It is a very expanded pool deck area. This is a beautiful pool with wonderful artwork. In this case, the Edge Class ship, the Ascent, is featuring the octopus. And you also have a lot of seating if you're out and around the pool looking for places to meet up with friends, or if you want a private alcove. There is an entire row of them across one side of the pool that you can rent on a daily basis for a port day or a sea day, and a fee will apply, and it depends really on where you are as to what that pricing will be. You'll also see at the far end of the pool bar. It's there right next to the Mast Grill, so you have access to food and drink, and you can spend the day enjoying the sun, lounging, or in the shade here on the pool deck. Let's take a look at the Oceanview Cafe. The Oceanview Cafe is the buffet complimentary eating area on Celebrity Ascent. You're going to find it toward the aft on deck 14. And this is a very large and spacious cafe or buffet eating area. As you come through, you're going to find Il Segundo Bacio, which is the upstairs version of Cafe El Bacio, for some of your specialty coffees and drinks. There are numerous food stations, and you're going to see quite an array of food served for breakfast and lunch, and then it's going to be reset up for dinner. And if you just want a change of pace or a real casual evening, don't miss checking out the cafe for your dinner, because there are options that are rotated every day, and there are specialty stations as well as traditional favorites that are available to you even through the dinner hour. In the very back of the Oceanview Cafe, there is a pizza station, and there's more extensive seating, as well as the Oceanview Bar. And then out in the back, there is outdoor seating as well. So this is an area that you're going to find people not only coming for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but staying in between, playing cards, meeting up with friends, maybe coming in and getting some ice cream or gelato, and you're going to have a lot of good food, good options, and a really comfortable experience when you visit the Oceanview Cafe. Celebrity Ascent offers a retreat deck that is really an enhanced experience. It is now a multi-level deck with a lot of seating areas. There's some special spots right outside the edge villas for those folks to enjoy. Plenty of seating all around, and on the most upmost deck on the top, you're going to have whirlpool, pool, expanded bar and lounge area, and room to sit outside to enjoy your lunch. So it's a really beautiful, beautiful retreat area for all of the suite guests to enjoy. And as they've expanded the number of suites on the Celebrity Ascent, they've also increased this special retreat area to accommodate everyone in a beautiful way. This also connects inside to the retreat lounge, which is just one level down and is a large expansive space where you can enjoy air-conditioned retreat amenities, and you can enjoy food in the morning and the evening, as well as concierge service throughout the day. Let's take a look. Forward on deck 16, we're going to find Luminae. This is the exclusive restaurant for retreat or suite guests here on Celebrity Ascent, and it's been repositioned up to deck 16 to make it more continuous with all of the suite amenities, including the suite lounge and the retreat deck. So this is going to be a very convenient and wonderful place for suite guests to come for breakfast, lunch, or dinner and have an exclusive menu designed especially for them. One of the most unique features of an Edge-class ship is the magic carpet. And you may have been wondering, what are people talking about when they talk about this magic carpet? Well, here we are, basically cantilevered over the edge of the ship on a moving platform that is often up at the pool deck, as it is right now, and often serves as an outdoor alfresco bar area. You can get food here, and you can also get drinks, meet up with friends, and enjoy a beautiful unobstructed view out to whatever location the ship is in the day you're sailing. And the magic carpet has more than one function and more than one deck that it can visit. It can move up and down along the side of the ship, and it can go down to deck 5 to serve as an extension of a dinner restaurant near Raw on 5. It can go down to deck 2, where it becomes the extension of Destination Gateway. It's the platform by which people come off of the ship and onto tenders when you're in a tender port. And it is a large, very easy to maneuver area, unlike the rickety stairs that you may have experienced on some older ships and other cruise lines when you're trying to get to a tender and are not really sure how you're going to navigate all the way down there. This makes it really easy. This is a fun, vibrant area. As you can see, it attracts a lot of attention all day long and well into the evening. Welcome to the Magic Carpet. Deck 15 is very nice above the pool, but come one deck further up to deck 16 and you're going to find the Mast Bar. There's a mast grill down near the pool, but they put the Mast Bar back on these latest Edge class ships, and it's great to have an additional venue near the pool, but not just down on the pool deck, to be able to gather with friends and have access to another alfresco bar, in addition to the sunset bar, which is at the very aft of the ship. So when you're looking for a place to kind of come near the activity, but just a tiny bit away from it, take a step back, come up to deck 16 and enjoy the Mast Bar. Celebrity Cruises has been perfecting what to do with the top deck of their ships for many, many years and across multiple classes of ships. And on the Edge class, the rooftop garden is really an amazing space. This is a very large open deck area toward the aft of deck 15, and you're going to find the large screen that's going to show movies, showcase the big game, and have other videos playing throughout the day and evening. There is room here to play pickleball. There's a lot of seating, umbrellas for shade and other seating in the sun. And there are a lot of games out here as well. You can play cornhole, Jenga, ring toss, dominoes. You'll find all sorts of things to keep you active and amused and just enjoying the beautiful live plants that are tended to and curated here all across the top deck. It is a beautiful space and one of my favorite places to spend some time when I'm cruising on Celebrity Ascent. Now here's a new addition that you're going to find on deck 15 right next to the rooftop garden on the newest of the Edge class ships, including on Celebrity Ascent. They've added 2 plunge pools, and these plunge pools cantilever over the side of the ship and give you some amazing views, as well as another fun spot to catch up with your friends and find a relaxing place to get cooled off when you're sailing. There's also a multi-level deck of seating area right adjacent to these 2 plunge pools. It's a very popular new area on Celebrity Ascent. Another area that's expanded on Celebrity Ascent is the Rooftop Garden Grill. This is an al fresco outside dining venue, and it's specialty dining at the top of the ship. And you can see that this is an expanded restaurant from a seating perspective. There are more glass panes with breaks for air to flow through, but also to give more protection from the weather and the wind if the ship is sailing. And it makes for a really delightful evening at one of my favorite specialty restaurants on any Edge class ship. I think I'll be at the Rooftop Garden Grill even tonight. And we'll show you more about what that food is like, but it is delicious, and this is a venue you really need to check out when you're sailing on Celebrity Ascent. As we continue our tour of Celebrity Ascent, we're on deck 15 in the aft of the ship, and we're about to head into the Sunset Bar area. This is a redesigned and very much expanded Sunset Bar, so if you've been at the Sunset Bar on another class of Celebrity ships, you've not been to this Sunset Bar. It is multi-level, it is much larger, a lot of seating areas, and you can really enjoy the views off the aft of this ship when you visit the Sunset Bar to get your favorite frozen cocktail and their specialty drink menu. Let's go take a look. As we wrap up this tour of the new Celebrity Ascent, you'll see that this ship has all the best features of the previous Edge class ships built by Celebrity Cruises, and it offers its own look and vibe through its unique artwork, sculptures, areas that have been expanded, and the color palette around the ship. If you enjoy a mix of relaxation and fun activities in the theater, the club, the pool deck, coffee shop, and so much more, this could be an excellent Celebrity ship for you to consider. It's innovating in areas like entertainment, the private annex room that allows guests to set up private parties, karaoke, or movie nights, And the Ascent is also maintaining longtime Celebrity Cruisers' favorite features, such as the Martini Bar, the world-class bar, Cafe El Bacio, Sunset Bar, the Oceanview Cafe, and more. When you're ready to book your memorable cruise vacation on the Celebrity Ascent or any celebrity ship, reach out to Next Wave Cruising. We spend a lot of time cruising, getting to know these ships, the crews, and the itineraries to help assure you have the best options that match your interests, whether you're traveling solo, as a couple, or with your family, friends, or a group. Reach out to Next Wave Cruising today. All of our contact information is listed below this video. And please give this episode a thumbs up so it will continue to be shown to other cruisers who can benefit from information about this beautiful new ship. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you'll be among the first to know every time we post a new episode to the channel. If you've already subscribed, thank you. And a really important decision that helps you optimize your cruise vacation is choosing the right stateroom. We have stateroom tours for Celebrity Ascent. So start with the Sunset Veranda. That's a terrific stateroom with a large step-out balcony. That episode is in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. I'll see you over there.